Well, the Yonex Thailand Open and the Toyota Thailand Open have unfolded nicely here in Bangkok. Now we're on to the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals with the colossal Impact Arena here, our venue, as we head inside to those two immaculate courts, with the furthest one there at the top of your picture, court 1. And well, 3 matches have unfolded and we've still got 7 to bring you. Men's doubles after 36 minutes, Choi and Seo coming through from Korea over the Daddies, and men's doubles again, 53 minutes, Ong and Theo of Malaysia needed to down Ellis and Langridge of England. And then women's doubles, Kim and Kong with a recent win against Kitty Harakun and Prajongjai. Now then, on to matches 4 and 5, which bring us back-to-back top 10 women's singles. Can anybody stop the Spanish steam train, Carolina Marin? Will the Canadian Michelle Lee, who's beaten her before, be able to derail her today? The Spaniard, heavy favourite for this one. World number 6 she is at the moment. Was world number 1 5 years ago, back in November 2016. And well, we're turning our attention to Group A of the women's singles. Yesterday, Marin downed Yevgenia Kozetskaya. Credit to her for being the first Russian singles player into the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals ever. Quite a coup, that is. But she went down to Carolina Marin yesterday. It was a decent performance, 21-19, 21-14 by the Russian. But a loss nonetheless. And Michelle Lee lost out to An Se-young in the other group match. Again, a straight game affair in favour of the Korean, 21-12, 21-17. Exactly 40 minutes, as was the Marin Kozetskaya Spanish-Russian clash. So that's how the land lies in women's singles Group A. Marin looking pretty dictatorial so far. Over the last 2.5 weeks or so, she's yet to lose a single game. Here she comes, marching out with authority, such a purposeful demeanour to her these days. And why wouldn't there be? She's been playing some terrific badminton throughout. Followed out by Michelle Lee, the world number 10 currently. 2 spots off of her career high at 8th in the world. So can she make amends, having lost out to An Se-young yesterday? No shame in that. And coming in as the 4th seed. What can she muster today? Against the former world number 1, who spent 66 weeks at number 1.
Choose your color.
5 years ago now, though.
Red. You have the black one, okay? You want the toss? This side. To serve? Serve, okay.
So Carolina Marin choosing her end. She wants the near end. Michelle Lee electing very promptly to serve. So this Spanish-Canadian clash, what will happen today? Can Marin stay in winning form? Or will there be a change-up? Certainly Michelle Lee will have to be at her very best, you'd imagine, with what the Spaniard has brought so far in the tournament. As we take a look at her vitals, 27 years of age. Uelva born, which I think is the venue for the World Championships this year, isn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah. Currently ranked 6th in the world, just 5 spots off of that career high. 1.72 m, or in old money, 5'7". Reigning Olympic champion. World and European gold medals as well. And was the Yonex All England Open champion in 2015. And as I told you, on the walk-in, she downed Yevgenia Kozetskaya in her opening match. 40 minutes required. All very efficient, as it was for Michelle Lee with her loss to An Se-young yesterday. A couple of years older. Hong Kong born, of course. 1.73 m, 5'8", just a little bit taller than a Spanish opponent today. Ranked 10th, has been ranked as high as 8th and has posted some good results down in Macau. We were talking about that yesterday, Morten, weren't we? She was 2018 champion, lost out in 2019, but she was the runner-up in the Chinese Taipei Open of that year and semi-finalist of the Korean Open as well. So she's on her own and does very, very well around the tour, and there's that confirmation of the result. Morten, your thoughts coming in?
I actually think that Kusetskaya yesterday played a really, really good match against Marin, especially, of course, in the opening game, losing only 21-19. But it was tooth and nail, and Marin had to work hard. I think Michelle Lee found it very difficult against Ang Se-young yesterday. And she's got to find a better form if she wants to win this one, I think. You mentioned it on a few occasions, of course, Marin is hot favourite to win this one. But I would say that Michelle Lee sometimes can find the form and really upset the biggest favourites. So let's see what's in store for us. But chances are it's going to be a steamrolling train from the Spaniards.
Yeah, she's just so good, isn't she? And it's all about the start for both of these athletes, isn't it? But particularly the Canadian, who comes in here as a sort of strong underdog, if you will, because Marin has just been, well, just motoring through, hasn't she, with such intensity, and it's palpable. It's kind of in-your-face badminton that she plays, and she's just been outstanding so far in Bangkok.
Right, Michelle Lee, Canada.
These first few points, absolutely pivotal
on my left,
in the plight of the
Marin,
Canadian today.
Spain. Carolina Marin to serve. Sorry. Michelle Lee to serve. Love all. Play.
We touched on the head-to-head, Morten. It's 3-2 in favour of the Spaniard. Their last win went the Marin's way. That was in the Yonex Sunrise Hong Kong Open back in 2018. It was 21-14, 21-8. But just prior to that, Marin had to retire deep in the third game at the same tournament, but the year before, back in 2017. So Michelle Lee notched up a win then, and then a couple of wins prior to that for the Spaniard.
Yeah, but that's too long time ago. It's a completely new ball game, and I think that Marin has raised the bar even the past 2 weeks in terms of pace and pressure.
A lot of, oh, she's touched it, but a lot of changed, hadn't it? She's had ACL surgery as well, the Spaniard, since then. Yeah,
it was a career-threatening injury she sustained in Jakarta early 2019, but what a comeback. She's done extremely well. But as I say, I really feel these past 2 weeks she has even raised the bar more for women's singles, and she's sending strong signals to Okuhara and Yamaguchi from Japan, and of course Chen Yufei from China. So they better bug up, I think, because she is playing threat, she is playing fast and furious.
3-1.
But a good start here for Michelle Lee.
Service over.
Fittest player on the women's tour right now?
I think there are many fit players in the women's singles top 10. I think when it comes to physical, it's very much on the day. But the pace in which Marin is playing at the moment is quite outstanding.
That's what I mean, and to be able to sustain it now for 2.5 weeks is well, it's quite something. Imagine if she wins 3 in a row, that would be unparalleled. Of this caliber as well, Super 1000 level events, and now the World Tour finals. That would be quite a coup for the reigning Olympic champion. no-nonsense approach to the game.
But it's very interesting statistics on Carolina Marin when it comes to Super Series finals and World Tour finals, the year-end finals, if you may say. That she's only played, according to my records anyway, back in 2015, where she reached the semi-final, and then in 2016 where she did not get out of the group, which means that it's actually only third time she's competing in the year-end finals, which I think is quite extraordinary, considering the standard of play that Marin has had over the years. Yeah, she's not 21, she's 27 years of age. So she hasn't enjoyed the biggest success in this tournament.
Service over.
Great start. Well, you've been digging. I like that. Morten, as we reflect back and kind of rewind in the year, she was the finalist of the Denmark Open, wasn't she, where she lost to Okuhara, and that was in straight games, wasn't it? But you said she was motoring through the tournament so nicely. She lost in 56 minutes to Okuhara and looked rather deflated. It seems strange on reflection, given what she's brought here.
Yeah, but Okuhara played a really good match in Odense in Denmark, and she simply soaked up the pressure from Marin. And she got quite dispirited at the end because everything was simply coming back, and it was forcing Marin to go closer to the net, closer to the lines, and then suddenly the mistakes were creeping into the game. So very well played by Okuhara in Denmark in October.
And here already she's engineered a consecutive run of, well, she's made 7 from the last 8 points with a run of 5 earlier in the game. Motoring.
Nine, 4.
Yeah, good disguise from Michelle Lee.
Service over.
Nice return of serve.
5, 9. Over 10, 12.
Great control here from Marin, that attacking clear down the line, despite the drift and everything, really nicely controlled.
So, in keeping with the theme that she's brought to Bangkok so far, Marin tears out after 6 minutes to an 11-5 lead.
No quiere levantar porque no quiere estar bajo presión, ¿vale? Y además muy bien con el delay clear, has hecho uno aquí ahora tenso paralelo, muy bien. Y el ataque picado, con el cortado puedes usar de los dos lados, ¿vale? Y el remate fuerte del cuerpo, que funciona muy bien, claro. ¿Vale? Entonces seguimos con eso, seguimos con la intensidad y seguimos con el lenguaje corporal, ¿vale? Vamos, Carlos, ¿eh? Va.
Well, whatever the Canadian has up her sleeve, she needs to release it soon.
Play.
And I think that's the answer. If I was Michelle Lee, I would go on the attack at any given opportunity. If there is a weakness in the game of Carolina Marin, it's her defense. If she's not allowed to control too much as we see here as well. That's the answer. If I was the opponent, I would really try to utilize that situation. That's a beautiful shot. Solid, crisp.
Over 12.
Not risky at all. Simply just completely solid.
Yeah, drift was always going to bring that one in.
13. 7.
But it's interesting to see how she's able to catch Michelle Lee on these attacking clears, because Michelle is very scared of the drop shots, the slices, and therefore have to move her stance a little bit forward. But that's opening up at the back.
Correction out.
So Marin was right in her challenge.
Play. Service over 8-15. Nine, 15.
Yeah, good shot from Michelle Lee, but that's what I'm saying. When you do attack Carolina Marin, you actually stand a chance. However, if you let her dictate in terms of pace and when she's choosing to attack, then I would say it's you who are in trouble.
Yeah, but she's normally so quick to get in first on the attack, isn't she? That's the issue, I guess.
She is, and that's of course, as you rightly point out, that's the whole issue.
Service over.
She's there, she's quick, she's in your face the whole time, attacking and attacking. So you've got to take that initiative away from her, and it's not easy.
Yeah. Good encouraging run of 3 points there, though, just prior to that for Lee.
Service over 11-16.
Oh.
Wow, that seemed to just hang on the net for eternity, didn't it?
It did.
12-16.
Took a little think, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Look at that, look. Ooh.
Oh, that's beautiful pictures. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming back.
Yeah, how's that for defence? She a bark of approval from the Spaniard. She liked that, and so did we.
Well, that was a mistake from Michelle Lee. She should be able to put that one away.
Okay, thank you.
Touching around with conviction. Again, the Spaniard, buoyed by a 5-point cushion. She'll be delighted the way that this opening game has shaken out. There's a coach. Danish coach resides in Spain.
12.
Yep, Anders Thompson.
$18, 12.
Yeah, a good shot from Michelle Lee. Very nice attacking shot.
18.
Marin trying the cross-court attack and clear, possibly a little bit too low. But look at the response. Good play from Michelle Lee. But that's all in vain, isn't it, when you
19.
gift points away like that on a high serve. Yeah, that's a beauty.
Service over. 14.
Adding on pressure on Marin's forehand at the net 3 times in a row, and that's a clever tactical play.
Yeah, perhaps she's onto something there.
Service over. 20. Game point 40.
So after a quarter of an hour of action out here on one, Carolina Marin looking pretty convincing again.
Thank you.
A 6-point bolster has the Spaniard. A little bit of strapping on the left leg. It doesn't seem to be impeding her right now.
Play. Service over. 15. 20. $16, 20.
2 game points have been saved then. A squeal of delight as the Spaniard comes through the opening game. 21 points to 16, 17 minutes required. She's halfway home, looking good, the Spaniard, right now.
Cuidado cuando estás bajo presión al fondo, que no haces esos clears cruzados, sobre todo bajo presión al fondo de clear cruzado defensivo, ¿vale? Porque te pega y lo haces, ¿vale? Entonces, ¿qué tenemos que hacer? Ahí tiene que bajar un poco el guante, ¿vale? pero bájalo con, no demasiado rápido, porque no se tiene que ir rápido adelante. ¿Vale? Baja un poco adelante para que lo tenés que empujar hacia arriba. ¿Vale?
Tú saca. No giving the speed going this way, because it's not far enough or high enough either. Right? Keep abusing that forehand from her. Right? She's really slow. Even when she gets to the top, she's not doing that much with it. Right? So you can really take it. And then she re-nets, you just push her. She's not going to get those standing hits from the back now. Right? Fine. Put her back down, she's coming up. She's getting a lot of stuff to push her.
Recordamos lo mismo, ¿vale? Ataque fuerte del cuerpo o el cortado te va muy bien, ¿vale? Pero hay que combinarlo un poco con los ataques, ¿vale? Hay que tenerlo ahí, ¿vale? Entonces, claro, pasa lo que pasa. El lenguaje corporal tiene que ser muy bueno, ¿vale? Porque ahora vamos, ¿ok? ¿Vale? Vamos, ¿eh?
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Love all. Play. Hold.
Strong start from the Canadian. That's more like it.
Service over. 1 love.
Marin and Marin on the change of ends. Looks like she doesn't suffer any fools. Her coach would have to be bang on and precise with his advice, you'd imagine. She's been all business this trip, but it's a look that served her well. Just treading on some drops of sweat. Oh. Yeah,
Over.
I still think it's a good idea to play this low serve and perhaps play it as what Michelle Lee was trying to do, further into the court, and that sort of take Marin away from the net, and she can't play spinning net shots, and not at the same time she can't attack, which I think is a very nice compromise if she's playing service like that. But let's see if she will continue. Yeah, another one there, but getting fooled by the trick shot.
Service over. 2 all.
That's wide.
Service over. 3 2.
An angry conversation with herself after that. Spaniard, that was really wayward, very uncharacteristic. See, this is what happens when Michelle Lee is serving these high services. It's giving a good opportunity for Marin to, in good time and under no pressure, to play her really good attacking shots. So if she can play more low services and perhaps, as I say, push it even further into the court, so Marin is not getting too close to the net either, I think that could be a good answer in terms of getting the rally started.
4 3.
To me, it's a bit of a non-believing look, her body language, the way that she's carrying herself on court, Michelle Lee. It's tough taking on the Spaniard in this kind of form. I know, I can't imagine, but somehow she just looks a little deflated already, the Canadian.
But knowing Michelle Lee, I'm not
just the way she rolls, right?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that you're right on that. This is, I would say, her normal body language, her normal way of holding herself on court. I don't think she's any way dispirited at the moment. I think she's playing good badminton and trying her best and trying to find the answers. That's a beautiful net shot. It's not an easy net shot for Marin. And look at how close it's.
So tight, wasn't it?
Yeah, over the net. This one here, it's not an easy one. There's only one chance, and that's Michelle Lee reaching that before it's dropping below the tape. That's the only chance. She's not quick enough for that, and of course it becomes a point for Marin. It's wide.
7-4.
Taking the shuttle so high at the net, isn't she? The Spaniard just stripping any time of her opponents.
Yeah, the pace was too fierce for Michelle to deal with. She was caught in that deep backhand corner and really had no options. And of course, really well played by Marin in the picture.
That's
about
why
to
I
serve.
ask about her fitness, because she just seems to be, you know, taking it so high and just driving these points like nobody else we've seen.
Yeah, but she's fit. She's very fit, I have no doubt. That's wide. But it's interesting that Marin normally goes out to towel down and towel her hand and all that. Hasn't done that at all. She feels she's on a roll. She feels she's in a good place, and she doesn't want to disrupt. And I think it's clever. I think she knows exactly what she's doing.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, good shot.
Little respite there.
Service over.
For Michelle Lee.
5-10.
She'll feel good after this. High quality shot.
Okay, thank you.
Stopping the run of points at 5 for the Spaniard. Can she build here? Just had crumbs from the Spanish table in this game. Can she get a run of 2 consecutive points together here?
It was a good attempt, not an easy one.
So, exactly the same look as it was in the opening game. Carolina Marin out to an 11-5 lead after 27 minutes.
Pero por eso, repite en red, no hay ningún problema. Repite en red si no puedes meter.
Sí, 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 es que no sé por qué no repito, la verdad. Si sé que en red tengo que repetir.
Vale, perfecto. Y cuando él hace los barridos, entonces también puedes repetir el forno, lo que estás haciendo.
Vale.
Vale.
Vale, yo creo que es importante no fallar la hora, porque yo la veo a ella rendida, ¿sabes?
Entonces,
O sea, no regalarle puntos. Sí, sí.
11-5. Play. 12, 5.
She's a player with a purpose. That's for sure. Carolina Marin is just racing the course, picking up the shuttles as quickly as possible, adding the pressure. That's in. Good reply from Michelle Lee.
6-30.
Deja vu. We've already seen that one, haven't we?
Yeah.
Just so tight.
It was a repeat.
Yeah.
Once again,
oozing quality, isn't
yeah,
she?
Michelle Lee did not manage to get it top of the tape, and then as soon as it's dropping, it's the lost course.
$15, 6. Service over, 7-15.
Like you say, she's not stepping off stage at all, is she, for a quick towel? She's just wanting to continue.
Yeah, but she's on a roll. She feels comfortable. She's in a happy place. Things are going well. So why change it?
Yeah.
I completely understand.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense. It's just fascinating watching her motor along so quickly. It's in top gear and she wants to stay there.
Good play. That's good play from Michelle Lee. Wonderful technique.
8.
Beautiful sliced backhand cross court. This one here, that's a very neat shot.
Service over, 16, 8. Service over, 9, 16.
Michelle Lee finding the spot there.
10,
Beautifully done.
16.
Yeah, once again, these attacking shots are working well.
16. Right before.
It's not 100% smashes, more half smashes, but they are placed very well, going for placement rather than pace, and it's scoring good points for Michelle Lee.
Play. Service over, 7.
That was a small revenge, wasn't it? What Michelle Lee is doing to me, I can do to her. So beautiful. Once again, we see this crisp slice from her forehand, and it's almost a point every single time from Marin. Yeah, that's a lucky one. Lucky net caught.
18, 11.
Marching towards victory now, you sense things really looking good. for Marin.
$19-11. Service over. 12-19.
Found it. All done. Detaining the Spaniard
13,
momentarily.
19. Service over. 20. Match point. 13.
7 match points for Carolina Marin, who has been on a mission.
Game.
Well, the top seed putting on quite a
Match
show
number.
for the privileged
Carolina-
few in
Carolina
Bangkok
Marin,
today.
21-16, 21-13.
Bulldozing in Bangkok is Marin, coming through in straight games again, yet to concede a game. 35 minutes she needs, coming through 21-16, 21-13. A joy to watch, and well, taking no prisoners en route to yet another victory in Group A. The Spaniards safely home and dry again. And well, it's another no-nonsense showing. The pink mask is on, and she will march off the court. Wasted very little time on it. 2 wins from 2 matches for Marin. And well, don't go anywhere, because next up we'll be bringing you the Thai Ratchanok Intanon against Pusala v Sindhu. That should be a belter. Well, the temperature's rising outside the building as well as inside this glorious Impact Arena